Hey everyone, listen up because there is an urgent and really cool celestial event happening tonight that you need to know about. We're talking about a rare chance to see one of nature's most incredible shows, the Northern Lights, and it might be happening right over your head. So let's get right into how you can see it. First things first, this is not some maybe someday kind of thing. This is happening tonight. A pretty significant geomagnetic event is about to light up the sky, and you might just have a front row seat. And that's the big question, right? Could you, yourself, step outside your door and actually see the aurora borealis? Well, the folks over at NOAA's Space Weather Prediction Center are saying that for a whole lot of you, the answer is a big, resounding yes. Okay, so take a look at this list. If you live in Alaska, Washington, Idaho, Montana, North or South Dakota, Minnesota, Wisconsin, Michigan, or Maine, you are in the potential viewing area. This is your chance. And here's why this is such a big deal. The aurora is pushing way farther south than it normally does. That's why so many states are on that list. It's a really rare and beautiful opportunity that you don't want to miss. Okay, so let's get into the science of this for a minute. What exactly are we looking at when we see the Northern Lights? I promise it's not magic, it's physics, and it's absolutely fascinating. Basically, what you're seeing is a giant cosmic collision. You've got these tiny particles flying off the sun, riding something called the solar wind. They travel millions of miles and then slam into the gases in our own atmosphere, mostly oxygen and nitrogen. Our planet's magnetic field acts like a funnel, guiding them towards the poles. And that's what creates the whole effect. And the result of all those high-speed collisions is just breathtaking. Those atoms in our atmosphere get all excited, and they release that extra energy as light. That's what creates those incredible, colorful curtains that look like they're literally dancing in the night sky. Now, you might be wondering, how do they even forecast this? Well, scientists use something called the KMP index. Just think of it like the official strength forecast for the aurora. It's a simple scale from 0 to 9. The higher the number, the stronger the storm, and the more visible the lights will be. And by the way, we're seeing more of these big storms because the sun is getting close to the peak of its 11-year activity cycle, which is known as the solar maximum. So, what's the magic number for tonight? It's a 5. Now, just to give you some perspective, a CAPE of 0 to 3 is pretty normal. A 4 is a decent little storm, but a 5, that's officially a strong geomagnetic storm. And that number is exactly why this is such a special event. So what does a 5 on the CAPE index really mean for you, the person standing outside looking up? It means the lights won't just be there, they're probably going to be brighter and way more active. We're talking more vibrant colors, more movement, more of that famous dancing across the sky that everyone wants to see. Okay, let's get into the practical guide. This is your game plan for seeing the show. Because, knowing the lights are out there is one thing, that actually seeing them is a whole other challenge. A little planning goes a long, long way. So what are you up against? Well, your biggest enemy, number 1, is light pollution from cities. Even a really strong aurora can get washed out by all that urban glow. Your second challenge is, of course, the weather. Clouds are going to block the view, plain and simple. What you're hoping for is a dark, clear night far, far away from any city lights. So, how do you actually find that perfect spot and get the best view possible? Well, it really just comes down to following 4 simple steps. Let's just walk through each one of these, and we'll start with what might be the most important part: timing. All right, timing is absolutely crucial. Now, the aurora can be active all night, but the peak viewing window, the real sweet spot, is almost always centered around midnight. So you're going to want to aim for that 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. slot in your local time. Seriously, set an alarm if you have to. And I really cannot stress this enough. Drive away from the city. Even just a 20 or 30-minute drive out into the country can make a world of difference. You want that sky to be as inky black as possible, because that's what makes the colors of the aurora really pop. Okay, once you're in a nice dark area, you need to find a spot with a clear, unobstructed view looking north. Think about open fields, the shore of a lake, or even the top of a hill. The lights often start as just a faint glow on the northern horizon, so having that clear line of sight is absolutely key. And here's a fantastic little trick for the modern age. Sometimes the aurora is just a little too faint for our own eyes to pick up easily. But your smartphone's camera sensor, it's actually more sensitive to that light. So if you think you see a faint glow, Pull out your phone, point it north, and snap a picture. You might be totally shocked by the colors it reveals. So there you have it. You've got the science, you've got the strategy, but watching the aurora is about so much more than just checking an item off a bucket list. It's really about taking a moment to connect with something that is just truly vast and beautiful. There's something about seeing a huge natural event like this that can, just renew your spirit. To stand under a sky filled with light that has traveled 93 million miles from the sun just to dance for you, well, that's an experience that really changes you. It's a moment of pure wonder. This isn't just another weather event, it's a powerful reminder of the incredible, dynamic universe that we are all a part of. It's a chance to just stand under the stars and feel a genuine sense of awe. So if you're in that viewing area, I really hope you'll get outside tonight and just look up. The cosmos is putting on a show. The only question left is,